right property, right location, exit at the right time, have a higher ROI. Hi guys, welcome back. So today we are actually doing our first series of Ask Chen Property Media. We have one question flowing in from one of our audiences. So the question starts like this. Why is my unit at the resale market selling so much lower than other new launches in the average PSF basis? So is there something wrong with my unit? And why is the valuation much higher than the newer developments? So to help our audiences understand better, we actually broken down the key answers into a few different segments. So number one, typically smaller units they are sold at a higher PSF compared to units with larger floor plates with a lower PSF. This is a common behavior seen at the developer show flat and the resale market. Developers adopt this pricing strategy to keep the overall quantum affordable for the buyers, usually at the 800,000 mark to $1 million mark. Now for point two, as the developers begin to sell out their project in phases, all the homeowners are the unique owners of the developments itself. So when they want to exit, they are calling for a different price point. For example, for a 1,000 unit project bought at the average price of $1,000 from the developer, 200 owners want to exit when the prices reaches TOP. So when 200 owners exit, another 200 owners will come in, forming the new buyers. So the project is still supported by 800 first-hand owners that bought first-hand developer pricing. So they can actually exit the pricing or they can exit the project at $1,000 PSF as opposed to two new 100 buyers that bought in at 1,200 PSF. The selling powers actually lies with the 800 sellers that bought directly from developers compared to 200 buyers that bought from the resale market. This will cause the price to stagnate. At point 3, for new sites, first we have to understand how the developers actually acquire their sites, usually by two means. They have acquired it by the government land sales or through the en bloc process. Usually they bidded at X price, they got to sell at Y price. Because why? They got to protect their margins. From the start till the end of the developer sale, there's only one voice, which is the developer. At different stages of the works, after hitting their benchmark to obtain loans from bank, they will increase their prices along the way until the project reaches the TOP mark. Then after that, what happens next? The resale buyers will come in, thus the prices will start to stagnate. So here we have a very interesting case study that we want to share with you guys. So this buyer actually wrote in to say that she have a property that is not making money after 8 years. So should he sell or should he hold? So this is a key question. Is the entry price more important or the exit price more important? So when you enter the property at a lower price point, it actually lowers the risk of you buying at a higher price point. It also increases the possibility of you selling at a profit. So we actually prepared a case study that we want to share with you guys. So this case study actually shows that this buyer actually bought and hold a property for 8 years. So this buyer actually bought at 1.46 and sold at 1.49. We probably assume that this buyer actually bought for investment. So let's say if the buyer is showing a yield of 3% a year, but after netting off installments, the maintenance fees and the agent fees, this buyer is actually on a negative cash flow of close to 1,400 every month. So on an annualized basis, he's on a negative cash flow of 16,800 and on a yearly negative cash flow of 134,000 for the full of 8 years. So after 8 years, this owner decided to sell and exit the property market. So what happens next? He bought at 1.46 and sell at 1.49. So after netting all the costs, taxes, agents fees, maintenance fees and the outstanding loans, did he really make money? Let's have a look at the numbers itself. You can actually see that these particular buyers actually barely break even, or he probably got back his principal. He actually put in about 550,000 for 8 years, but with an ROI of close to 0.1%. Most of us, when we buy property, we're looking at significant capital gains. So if this buyer would have channeled his principal into the right property with the right location and exit at the right time, he will have a higher ROI in terms of 3 to 5 years projection basis. He can be looking at about 300,000 to 400,000 increase if he were to exit at the right time. I'll probably share with you 2 or 3 case studies where the buyers entered and exited at the right time, making healthy profits during 3 to 4 years. So these are the projects, namely number 1, Commonwealth Towers, number 2, Bartley Ridge, number 3, the Panorama. These buyers actually entered and exit during the launch period, which make them healthy profits between 200,000 to 400,000. If you want to find out how you can achieve this kind of capital gains in this current market, give us a call at the numbers below. Alright, we have actually come to the end of today's sharing session. So if you like this episode, comment below or drop us a text. We'll be happy to share with you more. Once again, Chen Property Media signing off. See you in my next video. Cheers.
Alright, we have actually come to...
We